And they really are $25. Wow, Stanley's for 25 bucks, and they're the 40 ounce. All right, guys, we are in the Walmart parking lot right now, about to go into Walmart. Word on the street is that they have Stanley tumblers in there for only $25. Yes, Stanley, not Ozark Trail, no generic branded, actual Stanley, these new modern tumblers for only 25 bucks, the 40 ounces. Now, this one I found in Goodwill for like $5 or $8. It is an authentic, real Stanley. It was either $5 or $8. I cannot really remember which one it was because I know I found Yetis for $8. That's why the 8, I can't remember if it's $5 or $8. But either way, $25 in here for this exact same one. They're different color. In fact, they have a color that I want. I've talked about in the channel before. It's the OG style, the OG green. So the thermoses that they had back in the day, like the actual vacuum with the lid you unscrew, that kind of green, the OG green, they have those in here, but the modern tumblers for only 25 bucks. And like I said, they're 40 ounces. So we're gonna go in here, see if they have them. I saw a Facebook post where it was Richmond, Kentucky Walmart, which that's where Buc-ee's is. So I was about to just head that way and make, you know, the 45, 50-minute drive and stop at Buc-ee's along the way and go to the Walmart. Well, I'm like, well, I wanna go to Buc-ee's, but I wanna do it on a weekend when Buc-ee's there. So I got on the, you know, pulled up the old phone, got on the app and saw that apparently Corbin has them. So let's get in here and see if they have them. $25 Stanleys. If they have them, you better act quick. You better act super quick because you know they're going to go fast. So there we have it there, the Stanley Quencher Flow State 40 ounce hammer tone green stainless steel tumbler. Like I said, that OG green. 40 ounce for $24.97. Regular $45, you're going to save $20.03. Out of stock at the London Supercenter. That's why we're in Corbin right now. It says item is available at this store. Who knows if it really is? We'll see. Hopefully they got them. I don't even know if it's going to tell me what aisle they're down. Aisle BK4. So I don't know what aisle that is, but let's get in here and see if they have them. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So it looks like aisle BK4. Walmart has the bass boosted today with some Taylor Swift. Hopefully they don't copyright me. Aisle BK4, when you click on that, the map says BK, so back. It don't stand for Burger King, it stands for back apparently. So let's head back there and let's see if they're back there. Take a shortcut. Okay, they'll probably be on an end cap, I imagine. Right? Oh, dude, they're probably, you think they're in sporting goods? They might be in sporting goods. Back there. I bet they are. Zigzagging through. I bet they're back here in sporting goods. I see the Ozark Trails. That's not what we're looking for though. So there's the tumblers. There's Ozark Trail. We don't want those. Even those are marked down, the 30 ounce. Ozark Trails, nobody wants those apparently. Okay, so if they're in BK23, is what it said, BK4. So it's gotta be back section 4 then, I imagine? So do you think they're over by the cleaning supplies? Action alleys run between, damn, Walmart, hush. Action alleys run between departments and aisles. They include sale items. Oh, so it's gonna be in that middle there. We may have passed it. Okay, so it's gonna be in the middle. like along here, I think. Oh, so if they actually have them, they're probably sold out. Oh, there they are. We passed them. We were like right in front of them. They're right here. Well, they were down a little ways, so we were there. They're right here. Here they are, guys. They only have 4 of the OGs left. So they have like a grayish OG, and they really are $25. Wow, Stanley's for 25 bucks, and they're the 40 ounce. Wait, these are 30 ounce. Where's the 40? Okay, so they only have, okay, they have this one that's 40. Oh, my knees just popped. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Okay, so they only have one 40 ounce. I got lucky. I got super lucky. I got the last 40 ounce because the rest of them are 30. Which it's whatever. Still, that's still a good deal, 25 bucks for a real Stanley 30 ounce. But I got the last 40 ounce OG. That is awesome. Yeah, you can visually tell that it's a lot bigger. So I got the last one then. Good timing, I guess. Wow, check that out. Only $25 for that. That's a great deal. Want to get that. So the rest of them, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. These are all 30. There's only one 40. Okay, there's 3 left that are 40 ounce, and they're all this gray, which is still a really good deal. Just debating if I should get Presley one. I mean, do they have any on this other side? No. I mean, I'd like to get Presley one, but I don't know if she would really appreciate that color. I think she'd really like to have a pink one. But yeah, they only have 3 40 ounce left. Only 3 left. In total, I've had all the colors. The rest are only 30. So yeah, I guess I made it here. Pretty good timing, considering how there's only all 30s left. I mean, 30 ain't bad to have. I mean, it's better than no Stanley at all. Because Stanley, they are good, okay? I've had those Ozark Trail, and they're fine. They work fine. But Stanleys, they do hold ice longer. It's just the truth. They really do. But yeah, I guess I got the last OG green. Hammer tone green, I guess is the official name, like from back in the day. But I got the OG green, last 40 ounce left. So I'm pretty happy about finding that. Yeah, so you can tell the last 3 40s are much taller. I mean, they're 10 ounces difference, but still, when it's the same price for the 40 ounce and 30 ounce, you're better off getting the 40 if possible. So I'm very, very glad I found that. If they didn't have the 40, I would have probably went with a different color. I would have probably went with this if they didn't have it in the green or the blue. If they had it in the blue with 40 ounce, I probably still would have went with gray. I'm not too sure. I was really set on getting the OG green, and wow, finding the last one, that's amazing. Well, mission accomplished. I got what I came in here for. I'm very happy about it. And we got the last one, so mission accomplished. I just noticed that the 3 that are left, the 40 ounce, one of them is missing the straw. So, I mean, I guess technically someone could take a straw out of another one, and yeah, it's missing a straw for some reason. So someone must have swiped the straw, but I'm glad I got the original and the proper straw color, so I'm happy. So for example, the authentic Stanley tumbler here at Walmart on sale, okay, it's regular $40. They're $25 whether it's 40 ounce or 30 ounce. Let's go look at the regular price of the Ozark Trail. So $25 for an authentic Stanley, or you can come over here to the Ozark Trail where they're going to be a little less. I'm not sitting saying they're not. Okay, this one is $18.44. I don't know why it's different than this. Because they're both 40 ounces. I guess the black one is worth more money. I don't know why that is, but $18.44 we'll just say. This one's $17.44. Like I said, I don't know why it's different pricing. And then this one is $11.74. It's on rollback. Like I said, they're all 40 ounces, but they vary in price. In my opinion, you might as well spend the extra money and get the Stanley over there for only 25 bucks. That's my opinion. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with these Ozark Trails. They're fine. But truth is, Stanley does hold the ice longer than Ozark Trail. I've used Ozark Trail. I actually have one of these in storage. I've used it before. In fact, it looks like someone took the straw from this one. In fact, it looks like someone took the straw from this one, and someone took the lid and straw from this one. Yeah, this one's on rollback too. It's on clearance. I mean, kind of useless in my opinion when it's missing the lid and straw, but it is what it is. Okay, I don't think I caught any of that on camera, but a lot of these kept falling because look how stupid they have this. Like they have these stupid, and they're tipping, and look, they're bending. Like they're denting from falling. Like it's so stupid how Walmart has that because they're sitting like this, and you go to grab one, and they're all leaning. So stupid. Like look at that. They're denting very, very badly. So I wouldn't even go with ours. It looks like someone sold the straw to this one too. And like the little middle piece that you need to hold the straw. Like, oh my, they're falling everywhere. They're not very stable cups. Like look at that. They're not stable cups at all. Stay. That also reminds me is the accessories. I don't know if they sell Ozark Trail straws or the lids or anything like that. But it reminds me that I don't like the system that Ozark Trail uses for their straws. So they have a regular straw, but instead of using a full entire like thick straw or like silicone in there like Stanley does, Stanley uses this silicone, like a little gasket right there, and it grips onto the straw. Ozark Trail, they added this silicone end piece, which I think is kind of dumb. I don't like it in my opinion. I didn't like it when I had the cup. Like I had the original cup, and it did not even have this silicone on the inside. It was just, it did not have that silicone in the inside. The straw just like sat there. I had the original Ozark Trail. Like I said, I've had it before. I'm not like unknown to generic versions at all. But yeah, I think Ozark Trail should adopt what Stanley has done, and they should add that. Like I can see if I can pick it up on video, but what Stanley does is they don't do no silicone. I really hope this copyright music ain't gonna flag my video. They use a full, straw like this, but they use like a silicone like little gasket there where it's integrated in this. And this pops off, fully pops off and everything. So it's easy to clean, Yeah, I really wish Ozark Trail, well, when I was using Ozark Trail, I wish they would have had something like that. Because there would be no, unless Stanley has this patented, they could have that patented. But yeah, it's like a little star. And it just sits in their silicone. And then the straw just easily goes right in there and it holds like really, really well. And then it seals it. Another thing with the original Ozark Trail that I had, it didn't have that silicone. I remember what it was. They didn't have this silicone at all on the inside. I remember them not having that at all. All they had was the silicone top here, this little end piece, and they still use this to this day. And that like seals it, but it really doesn't because the ice melts faster. It does. The truth is, it just melts faster. So I don't know. It is what it is. In my opinion, I think you should spend the extra money if you're able to get a Stanley for 25 bucks. Because this little silicone end piece, it is stupid. But yeah, this exact black one I do have at home. Well, it's the older version because I don't have that silicone there. I just have this silicone. It's in storage. I put that thing away when I got my Stanley from Goodwill. But cups are falling again. But that's the nice thing about Stanley. You can buy the replacement parts. You can buy the replacement lids. You can buy the replacement straws. You can buy replacement parts. Whereas Ozark Trail, I don't think they sell replacement anything. They might sell replacement lids, but why? Why even bother? Just buy yourself a Stanley, and if anything does break on it, which I doubt it will, then you can just, replace the part instead of buying a whole new one. So if you haven't already, go check out your Walmart and see if they got them for 25 bucks, because this is definitely a really good deal. So get you one today. And if you are wondering, yes, it does have the original Stanley paperwork in there to prove the authenticity of it. So it's not like Walmart's like selling knockoffs or generic ones. There's even another piece of paper in there. I wouldn't know, but because like I said, I got my very first one, the white one that I had out in the car. I got that from Goodwill. But the authentic paperwork is here to prove that it is actually a Stanley. Walmart's not selling knockoffs is what I'm trying to say. And by all means, like I said, I've used a Ozark Trail. There's no shame at all using Ozark Trail. I'm one of the last people to ever, criticize something that's generic. There's nothing wrong with Ozark Trail. But if you're able to get this for $25, you might as well get it if possible. Because the truth is, the Stanley does last longer with the ice lasts longer with Stanley. That is the truth. So I've used both. I have Ozark Trails at home, and they're fine. They do keep your drink cold, but the ice will not last as long as an actual Stanley. So pretty good deal in my opinion for only 25 bucks. Regular $40, I think it said on the app. So definitely get your Walmart and get you one today, because they're going to go fast. They're going fast at this Walmart. If they have them near you, just get on the app and look. If they got them near you, you know they're going to go fast. So better hurry and get one today.